Yay! Alan Wake. This is a game I love and haven't played since it came out, probably. No, I played it more recently than that. I love this game. Oh, I've still got a... Holy shit, do I have downloadable content in here already? Probably not. I guess I could... Oh, I have to buy it. Maybe I'll see if I can figure that out later. Normal. Oh, yes. So this is an Xbox 360 game.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're
I have that book.
antithetical to the poetry of fear.
What book?
Stephen King's On Writing.
The victim
Okay.
keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation.
This is sort of ironic considering Stephen King is kind of known for over-explaining a lot of his horror stuff in his worse books.
My name is Alan Wake.
So he doesn't follow his own advice sometimes.
Maybe
but
he-
his short stories are phenomenal, and those are probably his best work overall.
Maybe he started following this advice after said stories
No.
didn't do as well.
Imagination. But this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark.
And this
weird.
advice is more of a cautionary tale, if you would.
Maybe.
So yes,
Did you read Rose Matter? Could you believe that shit?
I think my only experience with Stephen King has just been through movie adaptations. Hey,
Yeah.
I got that
He
right.
finally got it right. Yeah, I've read almost everything he's written.
I really should.
My dad got me into... You're not much of a reader, though, are you?
No, like
Oof.
sometimes.
Oh, this is like Stephen King's personal life. My dad's a big Stephen King fan and got me into it. Yeah, and you're not a big reader, really.
Sometimes if I get the compulsion, I'll
Yeah.
sit down and read a good book.
Yeah, but not that often, right?
Mostly, I've just been reading the JoJo manga.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you don't have to read. There's people who are like, it doesn't matter what you read as long as you read. I don't think you have to. Some people don't get anything.
I'm one
out
of those. I'm one of those people. Like, I don't read much, and I feel like I should read more.
You should only do it if it's something that interests you. I mostly read fantasy these days, but
body was gone.
we're talking over the drama here. This game is very strongly
I could hardly
inspired
stand my feet.
by Stephen King, but also the Twilight Zone.
Isn't there a bit of a Lovecraft reference in this too?
There's some Lovecraft stuff, but that's maybe just because Stephen King is a big Lovecraft fan too.
Well, I think pretty much every horror writer is.
All the good ones.
All the good ones, yeah.
I had to go to the lighthouse. I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Back when I was a kid, this would have been... Well, when did this game come out? 2010, probably? So probably that same year. I went to a convention, and I was dressed as Alan Wake. This was almost 10 years ago now.
Did
I do not. What's that?
did a lot of people recognize who
No,
you were?
nobody did. This game was well reviewed, but see, this is the thing I'm not liking about this already, is the camera's sort of weirdly offset.
Oh,
You see what I mean?
do you think it's supposed to be?
It's supposed to be, yes.
Just kind of for like that
Okay.
tension.
Yes. Okay. I am doing that. There we go. Okay.
So,
Try it again. I don't want to.
So that guy is the hitchhiker that just
Oof.
got hit.
Yeah, well, this is a dream, so. What the? Okay. I'm good at video games, but this. Okay, that super didn't seem like a dodge. That should have registered. Oh, alright, thank you.
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
Ooh, what a shocking twist. The horror game stars a writer as its main character. What a revolutionary idea.
Oh damn! And we got like a tornado of darkness following you.
You know, like how you do. Yeah, this game does that thing where it leads you where to go with light. A lot of horror games do this, even if we're not really aware of it.
Well, light kind of plays like a really big role in this
It's
game,
extremely
too.
important in this game, but that's a thing in like spooky games in general. Yeah, I really I'm not liking the sprinting in this, because there's...
I think you're kind of supposed
You're tired, but it doesn't really give you any sign that you're, like... There's no meter, so you can't really know how much sprinting you can or can't do.
You see, I just kind of thought, like, he's in a dream and he's supposed to be...
No, there's like a
slower.
really limited sprinting system. Oh man, I forgot 2010 graphics look so plasticky. Yeah, I like this game a lot. It was really fun, and I played it a bunch. But I probably haven't played it for like 6 or 7 years now.
Ugh, I think the graphics kind of make that whole thing look a little bit more unsettling.
There's some good stuff with like the lighting in the game is good. Not just for the flashlight, I mean like some of the dramatic lighting.
The environmental lighting in general looks pretty nice.
Yeah. Now this has been Evil Dead, the game. Okie doke. The problem we are going to have with this game is that there is a lot of licensed music in this game.
I'll probably just have to find some
Placeholder shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Not shit, but stuff. Okay, there we are. Yes, good.
Follow the light.
Okie doke.
Is it supposed to kind of hurt you for a bit?
Yeah.
You should go into the light. You are only safe there.
Is that you, George Burns?
But yeah, so the light in this game, it also kind of acts as like a
Tell you, it goes
as
It's
a gameplay mechanic.
it's very important to the gameplay mechanic, and once
that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green.
I like this stuff. It's weird. There's actually some stuff in here that reminds me very much of Bloodborne, and I'll if I remember, I'll explain it when we get to it.
Do you understand?
Hell no. Exactly. Yeah, light is important for combat, and this is a game that it's a horror game, but it is explicitly episodic. Like Twin Peaks is a definite inspiration of this game, but I find that horror works pretty well episodically, which is why I'm looking forward to
You can't hurt him.
Man of Medan,
Protects him from all harm.
which is an episodic game,
Make him vulnerable again.
episodic series coming up by the guys who made Until Dawn.
Oh. Hopefully that'll be good.
Yeah, so this is the main mechanic of the game. The main combat mechanic is you use all the enemies are protected by the darkness,
Controlling him. He can't
and you have to burn away their cover with your flashlight. But if you burn it too much, you run out of battery.
And apparently you can just get these items from whoever's talking to you in the sky.
Yeah, I liked how it kind of lowered the revolver.
back your dream now.
That is all. As you were.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
Well, that sounds like a miserable existence. And, yes. So the other thing that it... One of the things I do like about this is that it gives quite a bit of control to the player. Like reloading, if you tap the X button while you're reloading, you can reload faster. And it sort of, I don't know, it gives you that kind of panic set in.
It won't increase the chance of him fumbling, though, will it?
No. Yeah, the game is not very hard, although there is a lot of stuff that is very dark. It's definitely survival horror, not in the Resident Evil sense, but in the I just got dumped in the middle of nowhere and I need to try to figure out how the hell I'm going to get through. And there's a... this is almost like a Silent Hill game, and there's a lot of waking up in places. This is cool too. Use a flare gun.
And it's kind of just like a little screen nuke in a way.
Yep. So that's fun. You can also pick up flares as like items you can throw down or hold with you to keep enemies away.
It's kind of weird after seeing you play Dying Light all that time ago, seeing flares that aren't bright blue.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck these guys. That's super fun.
It looks super satisfying.
It really is.
I can keep this up forever.
No, there's Alan Wake's book on the on
that
the billboard there. Yeah, shit.
Oop.
This game, while it is sort of suspenseful and like I'm in a fight for my life kind of way, it's not afraid to be really loud.
Yeah, we've got the volume kind of turned down on our headphones
And it's
here.
still loud. Alright, come on, you out of shape son of a bitch. There we go. I just gotta get used to this game again. I meant to boot it up and start practicing, but I definitely didn't end up doing that, so... There is a sequel to this game that's not any good, and I keep hoping that they're gonna do something else horror-related, but so far it doesn't seem like they have much intention to. Even today, I feel like horror games are kind of a hard sell.
Yeah.
And this one is only rated T, actually. I'm kind of surprised based on some of the content in it.
Although, I think lately the recent horror games that have come out have mostly been of pretty good quality.
Yeah, it's... oh god. It's different now than when this game came out.
Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You
Because
guys don't-
Resident... Oh, sorry.
No, you go ahead, Resident Evil.
Resident Evil, that whole series kind of had a nice return to form
It did.
with 7.
And 2, the remake of 2. Mm-hmm. Did you, you never watched Twin Peaks, did you?
I've never watched it.
This game has the same kind of weird vibe to it as Twin Peaks.
That was David Lynch, though, right?
Yes. I haven't seen any of the new episodes yet.
Is he still involved?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, it's his baby. So a little, like, small vacation New England town. There's your Lovecraft for you.
Yeah. By the water.
Right on the water. How about that? I have a very vague memory of this game, the lead up to its release, being in, like, a GameSpy or GameStop magazine or something like that, or...
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman.
God, my wife is such a pain.
Town in the background.
I thought that was just your reaction to the graphics.
No. And the game said that, or the ad said that the game was going to be horror by daylight, and it was going to be about him slowly losing his mind, which it sort of is, but it's definitely different than what they had thought it was going to be in the ad at the time.
Wasn't it like he was a schizophrenic and...
No, I don't think it was that explicit. I think it was just he feels like he's losing his mind. And that stuff is present in this game, but not as much as I think it was intended to. I could be totally remembering this thing wrong, but it was like a games we're most looking forward to kind of thing.
Look, Mr. Maine,
But I remember, like...
This guy's kind of a dick.
I'd appreciate it if we
Oh,
could keep
Mr.
our
Maine.
meeting here, just between the two of us.
Yeah, big surprise it takes place in Maine. But,
No, that's the guy's name.
no, I know, but like Maine, Stephen King stuff always
Oh,
takes place
yeah.
in Maine. But, God, Alan's kind of a dick. This game honestly looks kind of nice.
It does. It looks pretty good.
It doesn't
still.
look that bad.
I just...
Considering
that,
this game's almost 10 years old now.
That one close-up of the wife did look kind of
Yeah, the
weird.
face model. You know what? Face models always age poorly.
Yeah.
Very nice. I got a couple of really good ones. And I see you made a friend. That's cute.
Right.
I want a divorce. A nice product placement from Lincoln as well.
Oh, yeah. Wait, is every car on this a Lincoln?
I don't think so. This is nothing. Ooh, there's blood in the back. Oh, it's got deer rifles, right?
No, Barry, we're fine.
Barry.
Ah,
No, this is just a Lincoln. That's so weird.
huh. I guess they just explicitly wanted to show the Lincoln for some
Settling
reason.
in.
Yeah, they got a paycheck for it. Actually, I do remember this car existing.
Oh yeah, that's his. Is that Alan's
I
car?
love you too,
Yeah.
Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Absolutely.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the
He's
phone.
my gimp.
What did I tell you?
We're playing yet another horror game where where the man who assists you throughout the game is named Barry.
Named Barry,
We're
yeah.
here.
What a great
Come
guy.
on, let's get back to the
Actually,
car.
he's kind of my favorite character in this game.
He is.
As we get through, you'll see why, but
he's
delightful.
wonderful.
I actually still have the jacket that I used for my Alan Wake costume.
Because it was a pretty still pretty good condition jacket.
Yeah,
from what
I haven't
remember.
worn it since, but
I'll pick you up here in say 15 minutes.
Sure.
I'll have that sync with Microsoft on the dash.
Oh. Well, this game was a Microsoft
Yes.
exclusive.
Yes.
Go on. I'll promise to behave.
Is it on PC now?
I think it is.
Cool. More people need to play this game. Actually, this was unpurchasable for like a year because of the licensing issues with the music. Thankfully,
Towns where
you can buy it
everybody
again.
knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for.
Mr. Wake, Alan Wake. Oh God, I am your.
This must be what it's
biggest
like to
fan.
be Stephen
I
King.
don't say it all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking.
Except
for
I'm
Mr.
fairly
Stucky.
certain Stephen
Carl
King is kind of
Stucky.
nice in real life.
Oh yeah.
Of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restaurant.
Although
He'll be back in a moment.
I'm of the firm belief that if you see someone famous in public, don't make a scene.
You should probably just,
Sure, when they took it out of the window.
at the most, be like, "Oh, I'm a fan."
Well,
Anyways,
okay.
nice to meet you.
good
Yeah,
for
and
you.
just kind of keep it
Do
cool.
me a favor, Sonny.
I love these dudes too.
I could really use a tune right now.
That sounds like
Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox.
oh god, I forgot about this. Sounds like Stan Lee.
Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yep, I can hear it.
Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker.
These guys are great.
Unbelievable.
It does that. Get stuck. Now, you need to give it
Here's what a
good
QuickTime event
hard
is.
whack. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
So we're gonna have to. This is,
This is a copyrighted music. I think we're allowed to use at least 30 seconds.
I think we'll probably just cut over at something. But it's, yeah, Lime and the Coconut, in case you're not aware of what the song that is.
It's pretty faint though on our end, so
You can probably
if we
just turn the volume down a bit.
Yeah, I think if we talk over it enough.
Hurt yourself in the
This looks like my aunt.
I think I
This
can
looks like
handle
everyone's aunt.
Yeah. Well, no aunt of
it. I
mine,
didn't
but
wanna wait. I wanted to
it
find
does kind of have that
the key and
she
get
could
out
be
as
your
soon as
aunt
possible.
look.
Yeah.
The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
Alright. No lighting back here, huh?
Hello,
Knock knock.
Mr.
Maybe something
Stucky?
spooky's supposed to happen.
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how
Why
to
would you
get
trust a
in.
person who did things like this?
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife.
She seems trustworthy.
Oh, yeah.
Insist.
Well, I insist you do not come by, you creepy old bag.
That black veil, really,
I love Black Veil Brides.
Cauldron
It's a
Lakes
band, I think.
oh, I'm sure.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
You're correct.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
The Andersons, they're, local
I didn't
musicians.
ask.
We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up.
Yeah, I
wandered
don't
off
care.
from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Great. Anyways,
That was,
No.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
I didn't ask for that, but
yeah,
thank you.
they're crazy old men.
Accomplished. The key and the directions.
But they're
My
fun,
hero.
crazy old men.
Yeah.
I got some flashlights, just in case.
Oh, good. You've also read my dream journal.
Hey, wait!
Shit in your pants there, Carl?
Your keys!
That dude looks super hungover.
Yeah.
That diner was a real nut house.
Why are you laughing? I'm just making a statement.
Can you believe this place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
God, I wish we brought
I
Scotch.
didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
I'm sure you can get it somewhere in this town.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
Hey. Oh, this is another licensed song.
It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks from the big city might want to look up every once
This
in a
is
while.
a Roy Orbison song, I believe.
Down at you,
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
recognize the voice.
they'll light your way.
Well, maybe if
Yeah,
we just
no,
talk
we
over
get-
it enough, it'll we can
No,
just
this is
cancel it
like
out.
this is the soundtrack of the game. We're gonna have to cut this one. Whatever, it's not that much.
Yeah.
You can find some placeholder music if it's necessary. Like that scene seems kind of necessary.
Oh, I think during the credit sequences, I'm definitely gonna get some placeholder.
Yeah.
I just
It's something, all right.
I have a hard time because
Don't worry, honey.
I don't want
I'll
to.
get you inside
I don't want to
safe and sound
cancel
before
out
it gets
much of the
dark.
dialogue.
And I've got the flashlight.
Well, you can't really. You gotta kind
But
of. It's we got subtitles on it. So
Yeah, I was just gonna say, if
I wanted to
considering
make
there
sure
are
we were inside
subtitles
with
though,
the
maybe
lights
it'll
on.
be okay.
it'll be fine. So this is the place, Bird Leg Cabin on Divers Island.
It looks pretty cozy.
Yeah, looks like nothing bad could ever happen here ever.
Nothing at all. Oh, wind chimes.
Oh, good. They're probably made of human bones.
What does this look like? Law and Order
It's dark in there.
Is that Law and Order? Or is it Criminal
or
Minds?
Criminal Minds? That's what
I
I'm thinking
don't know.
of.
It could be either one. That seems like up there, both of their alleys. This is charming, rustic. I think they call it.
Yeah, a rustic cabin.
Where is? Oh, I think the power box is upstairs. That's definitely going to come to life at some point.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned.
All right. Sure. Hey, it's that dude from the poster inside the cabin in my dream.
Is he wearing a
needed to get
deep
the
sea
power
diver
running.
outfit?
Yep.
There had
That's
to be
why
a
when
box
we were
or
talking about
generator
we were
somewhere
playing
on
Faye,
the
I was
cabin,
like,
a time
deep sea
capsule from the
divers. That seems
60s,
relevant.
or even earlier.
Oh,
I don't know why I thought the power box was up here. I don't think it is.
wouldn't it usually be like?
It would, but you know, video games.
Yeah, but
Doing all kinds of crazy shit.
if not like some little utility room on the first floor, wouldn't it be by the kitchen or something, or maybe the
I
entryway?
feel like it's. Oh, there's a.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran
Oh, good.
on the ferry. Famous artist knows
Son of a bitch.
see if we can rope him into
Pat Maine, I swear to God, I'm gonna have your head on a fucking platter.
Pat Maine.
Ah, right. Yes, I remembered.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
This is a cabin in the woods.
island
Of course,
had
the
once
source
been
of
a
power
safe
is going to
love
be
story.
a spooky walk
Maybe it would be
outside.
that again.
Well, this is hardly spooky.
No, it's not spooky now,
Old
but
generator had been
give it some
connected to the
time.
power cable.
These are kind of odd little quick time events.
Yeah, there's like a little
It's different, at least.
timing game.
There's a lot of empty bottles of scotch in here, and a shotgun.
I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
I think some
Great.
bad things have happened here in the past.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Fun.
Hey, honey, I'm not having fun.
It was a beautiful place. I told
God, I
myself
wish I
I'd
brought
rest
weed.
here, sleep here, and forget about my work.
And my opium habit. She looks like she's a
I
cop.
thought we could be happy here.
Is it the hair
It's the hair.
and the collar?
Yeah. Alright. I'm sure nothing bad is gonna happen.
We'll just have to.
Again, the
find
lighting
out.
effects are really unusual. Not in a bad way, but they're very odd. I'm certain it's intentional.
I was just gonna say, it seems like...
Oh, she's wearing a whipped cream teddy. Probably.
Well, hello there.
I'm
Almost.
not a surprise. It's in the study.
No.
Go take a look.
Well,
Okay.
that's what I have a girlfriend for.
Surprise!
Alice, what is this?
I guess
It's
I
a
have
save
small
point.
confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would
Just
get you past.
make sure you have some,
Hey,
some
just
inkwells.
hear me out.
Inkwells,
There's
Or
a
ink ribbons.
doctor,
Ink
Dr.
ribbons.
Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private
You
clinic.
conniving
He
little
specializes
hussy.
in helping artists.
So
Maybe-
now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not.
Alan's feeling defensive.
Alan?
Why are you shouting? I'm right here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice. God damn.
Alan's a little defensive.
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark.
Wow, what a dick.
Time to think things through.
I went outside because I knew she was horribly terrified of going out in the dark.
For good reason, it seems.
Just get a divorce, dude.
Damn it.
Heh. Classic me.
Alice?
Oh,
Alice?
what's her name again?
I think it's Alicia.
I think it's Alicia.
All the lights were out.
Yeah, I'm fairly impressed at how good the
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
Oh,
At how-
crows. This is Resident Evil.
yeah. I am pleasantly surprised at how good the environment looks in this game.
The environments...
Looks pretty
they
nice.
do look really nice.
Alice?
Like it's
Alice?
kind of low fidelity for because it's a 360 game,
Oh, yeah.
but it looks nice.
Oh no.
Keep going.
Oh,
Alice?
what is this, Silent Hill? It's waking up in places.
Well, you said we'd have to get used to that.
Oh yeah, because that keeps happening. Look at those chunky fingers.
The crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice.
Thank God. It saved me on divorce costs.
I'd have to find help on foot,